Let me tell you something that happened one day. I was in the church office at Trinity, and in those days we had Alpha Home. We started a home for women alcoholics, and it's still going. Been going now for 40 years with thousands of women being helped having difficulties with alcoholism and addiction of one kind or another. But anyway, Alpha Home was right across the street from the church, and Jane, who was the administrator at the Alpha Home in those early days, right across the street from my office, she called and said, "Buckner, there's a young girl that's just come here from Kansas or Nebraska, just a 19-year-old, and she's in big trouble, and she just had seen you on television, and so could she come over and talk to you?" I said, "Sure. Come on, bring her over. I'd be glad to talk to her." Well, Jane and the girl, young lady, came into my office. When I came in, sat down with her, looking at her, and Jane was sitting there beside her. And I could tell that girl's look on her face. She was hostile. Boy, she was really just burning, looking at me. And so I was trying to calm things down, and I just said, now, I don't remember her name, didn't call her name. I said, "You know what? Does it make any difference where you've been or what you've done or what's going on in your life right now? You know what? We're here to help you. We're here to encourage you. The Lord himself has come to help everybody, irrespective of what they may be having or going through, whatever it might be. So we're here to help you. And we want to talk to you. And God will be here to help you, and we'll pray for you, and we'll do everything we can to encourage you." And I thought, well, she wanted to respond. She looked at me and she said, "I don't want to have a damn thing to do with you or you Christians or any of you Bible people at all. I don't want to have anything to do with any of you. All you ever do is just cuss me out and beat over my head with things, make me feel horrible. I've never felt worse in my life. And I'm not going to lean on you, or I'm not going to lean on God. I'm not going to do any of that. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't like your TV stuff or your church or anything." Well, let me tell you, I was just stunned. I just sat there and I thought, my soul, what am I going to do? And what am I going to say? And Jane was sitting there next to her. And Jane just leaned over to her and kind of patted on her hand and just said, "You know what? That's okay. You don't have to lean on Jesus. You don't have to lean on the Bible. You don't have to lean on Buckner. You don't have to lean on the church." She said, "Let me tell you what. You just lean on me, and I'll lean on you. Okay? We'll walk together and see what will happen." Well, I think that's one of the greatest statements I ever heard. I just sat there and thought, boy, I've just heard the Lord say a word that I needed to hear and that girl needed to hear. You know what happened? She stayed at Alpha Home, stayed for a week, a month. She was there 3 months. And then finally one day she wanted to come to church. And Jane brought her. They sat way back on the back row of the church. Over the period of the time that we were there, over the months that came, she came to Christ, came to know the Lord, got out of the addiction of alcoholism. Her life was changed. And you know why? It wasn't because of a sermon. It wasn't because of anything I said. You know what it was? It was Jane saying, "Lean on me, and I'll lean on you, and we'll make it together." You know what? That's one of the best statements you'll ever have. Whatever's going on in your life, however difficult it may be right now, what others may be saying, you know what? You lean on Jesus. He's going to lean on you, and we're all going to lean on one another as Christians. It's going to make you a better day, and we're going to help other people. We need each other. Lean on Jesus and lean on one another, and we'll walk together victoriously. Have a good day today. Lean on somebody. Let somebody lean on you. Make it better today.